Ultron. Ultron is superior intellect, an AI artificial version of life. Ultron is the most dangerous machine in all of history. Ultron was created by Hank Pym to be a force of good for the world. For those of you guys who actually read the comics, you would know that he was made by Hank Pym. For those of you guys who are only MCU watchers, then Tony Stark. Whichever one you see is fit. In the end, it won't truly matter for this story. Because this story starts off within an alternate timeline, where there you would see Ultron, who is seen standing in a completely empty universe. This version of Ultron has achieved his goal. He's completely wiped out all life within this multiverse. Nothing stands. All has been destroyed by this version of Ultron, who's not only gained the power of the Infinity Stone, the Infinity Cube, he's gained the powers of the One Above All, he's gained the power of all things in existence, and he wiped out all life within this realm. There you'll see one being, walking forward towards Ultron. Ultron will look upward so lost. What the hell? He would think. Who are you? I've wiped out all life within this Shh. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. Ultron. Should I call you Pym? Ultron Pym? Or Ultron Stark? Well, whichever one you want to like. You did a horrible job. And I know you. You understand that the only way there could have ever been true peace within the universe was with life. Because at the end of the day, without it, it's just empty. Ultron would say, no matter. All life has been wiped out. No, it hasn't. You've killed animals, you've killed people. Nature still exists. And Ultron with nature gives life. You could never truly wipe out all of life unless you destroy nature itself. And of course, nature is the one thing that is indestructible. Nature is the universe itself. Destroy the universe, you become the void. And guess what's inside the void? Nature. Even nature exists within a void because nature is the nature of the void itself. From the void came life. From life came the void. You could never truly wipe out everything because something will always be there. You know this. But there is something you can do. I'll give you a chance to redo things. I'll give you a chance to have another life. But in this life, not only will you come back a bit mortally, you're gonna turn me into a human temporarily. Of course. I'll be sending you back, but you'll be back nothing like what you are. You'll be back as a regular being of this world. Regular life. But you will have your same power, same mindset, your same intellect. You'll be able to create more clones of yourself. I'll send you back with this one Ultron bot you're currently in now. You'll be sent back with this robotic body. But I will not allow you to transfer your consciousness into this machine until I think it's right. Until I believe that you are ready to return to your true self. When you come back in this world, you have to do right by it. You can't just wipe out all life as you see fit. Now, you're going to be going to a place where honestly, if you decide revenge is the option, I won't get mad at you. I really won't. Hell, I'll let you do it. And you think you can just make me do this? I'm the most powerful thing in all of this. Boy, please. You're an ant. We let you do this. Hell, the one above all let you do this. He isn't dead. You didn't steal his power. He let you take it. Remember that, boy. Good luck. The being will snap his fingers, as from here we finally get into the story of what if Naruto was Ultron. Yeah guys, know this video was a bit rare and you'll probably be thinking, that doesn't make any sense. What happened? Well, since I actually couldn't come up with a basic storyline as to how Naruto becomes Ultron, I just went with the OG route. King Crisis found the version of Ultron within all of existence, took that version of Ultron, transferred his robotic AI consciousness into the body of a baby Naruto. And he also just so happens to be nice enough to give Ultron one Ultron bot, which is going to be buried within the forest. But from here we are. Events of basic Naruto will go out as per normal. A huge change being affected Naruto doesn't grow up normally. From a very young age, Naruto was a brilliant baby. Although he had to deal with base human biology, so Ultron hated every second of being Naruto. Ultron was depressed. Ultron was hurt. He has so much knowledge, so much power, and he's trapped within the body of a mere fucking mortal, a mere human. He has to live out this miserable existence. On a day-to-day basis, he has to walk around in a flesh suit. He hates it. It feels disgusting just being human. It feels like torture. But he knows whatever being that was, whatever power it held, he could not defy it. Because if he did, he was absolutely certain that that thing would wipe him out of existence. And he did not, underneath no circumstance, want to deal with that danger. Want to deal with that power. Because if he did, he'd die. He'd be gone for all of reality. So from here, he grows up as base Naruto. Ultron will grow up dealing with the same hatred that Naruto dealt with in the original timeline. And due to him being Ultron, he ain't letting it slide the same way everyone else did. Ultron being a brilliant robotic machine, he's capable of understanding every fighting style on the likes of the planet. At the end of the day, Ultron still is an AI. Naruto still is an AI. He still does understand everything, and his brain is literally robotic. He can still use AI-based abilities. Like he can go to Google. Even though it doesn't exist in a Naruto verse, it's still connected to Naruto. He can go to Google. Naruto can mentally play videos in his head. He can play music. Like Naruto dead ass is a robot. Like mentally, he's a machine. So he processes and learns everything within a Naruto verse at just such a rapid rate. He learns how to utilize his chakra. And finally enough, Naruto decides, most importantly now, he's going to go look for his Ultron bot. Because he knows whatever it is, it's not going to let him transfer his consciousness. But he thinks he'll just put a part of it in there. A part of his consciousness within his robot. And then when he does so, he would make things perfect. He'll have a robot in that bitch. He deviously grins as he begins to look around, and using his Ultronic mind, he was able to echolocate his robot. He found the Ultron bot. He digs it up, and from here, he proceeds to quickly weave hand signs and use a pseudo mind transfer technique, transferring a part of his consciousness within the robot. As this happens, the Ultron bot will quickly activate. It looks around and looks towards Naruto, bowing before its master. As this happens, Naruto would smile devilishly. His first bot, the same one he's gonna replicate thousands of times over within this world. He's gonna take this bitch over, even if he has to do it as a flesh seed. And once he finally succeeds and finally gets all the secrets of this world clacked down, he'll move on to the next world. He'll make that world perfect too. Whatever that being was, it was right. Ultron did feel empty. Ultron didn't like the fact that without life, the universe was just empty. And I know what y'all are thinking. What? I don't even sound like Ultron. I'm kind of using a bit of a basis off of Infinity Ultron from What If. I know it was kind of bad, but whenever he realized how bad everything was without life, so I'm using a bit of that basis thought process and mixing it with this version of Naruto. That way I can actually make this work. So yeah, he understands the fact that the universe needs life, and he wants to make sure that things go perfect. So from here we are. Naruto made sure that all life within this universe understood that he was that guy, that he held that power. He held true power. So from here, the Ultron bot was active. The most dangerous thing on this planet was now active. From here, Naruto, or at least a part of him, that's what any Ultron bot took over. And Naruto would go home and go to sleep. The second he does so, his consciousness would now be active within the Ultron bot. Quickly, within the forest, it would use its repulsors to blast through trees and destroy several trees. The Ultron bot begins to train itself, getting back up its strength. But quickly, it comes down to a problem. It's only going to be able to be active for another year. At this time, Naruto's around 12. So, the bot realizes it's only going to be active for another year because it needs a power source. It needs something that can give it power. And right now, it's running out of its only power source, which doesn't even exist within this universe. The bot begins to kind of panic, because for an Ultron bot, shutting down is essentially death. You can't destroy them, because, well, no matter how many times you destroy them, it's still a robot. It's gonna come back. But for this machine, shutting down is death. That's the only way these robots truly die. And, well, it's gonna die. It's legitimately going to die. So Naruto realizes that that's his problem. It could die. At any given moment, it could run out of energy. And the more it utilizes its repulsors, the worse things get. The machine can fly around, and it begins to try finding out anything it could. So quickly, he would use the robot as he braced into the Hokage's office. And easily, the Ultron bot would steal several important files. And within these files would be information about all the most deadly people on this planet. And of course, Naruto was looking for one specific file, Orochimaru of the Sani. Naruto knows about the legends of Orochimaru and how he was the smartest ninja on this planet. And the fact that Orochimaru was dangerous, he was deadly, he could not be trusted. Everyone knows this. But Naruto doesn't care. He wants to find this man because he believes Ultron could be the only person that could help him. Hell, Ultron could straight up create him in this world if he so chooses. So of course, that's what he focused on, finding Ultron. With Naruto having this brilliant intellect, reading up on all the information of Ultron, finding out about all his grueling and just terrible, heart-wrenching experiences, or at least for a basic human, horrible. To Naruto, light work. But of course, he read up on it and he found out Ultron is likely here. Ultron could straight up be within the Elite Village and they would never even know it. This leads to Naruto becoming invested in this information. And eventually, after about a month's time, he found out exactly where Ultron was. Using his Ultron bot, Naruto would arrive right within Ultron's base. Inside would be the Sound 4. And mind you, this version of Naruto is inside of the bot. Bio Naruto is inside of it. He used it like Iron Man would use his suit. He arrived within Ultron's base, and the Sound 4 would quickly approach him. "What the hell are you?" they would say, looking towards it a bit intrigued. One of them would say, "Is this a human? Or is it a weapon?" Quickly, the Ultron bot would smack them away, launching Sugetsu, the big one, launching the big one back as he slammed through the wall. Quickly, he would get up as he launches forward towards the Ultron bot. Quickly, the bot would grab his arm, flip him onto his side, and quickly repulsor blast him as a blast is shot right through his chest. He would fall to the ground, dead. The other Sound 3 would rush forward towards him, but quickly they're all repulsored weight away, all hitting the grounds, dead. As this happens, you would see Kimimaro and Orochimaru both walking out. And what the hell is this? As suddenly the mask would open, revealing to be Naruto, Orochimaru of the legendary Sani. I am Naruto Uzumaki. As you can see, I've just finished your Sound 4. I need to talk with you, to work with you. If you agree, you have power like no other. Orochimaru looks at him. Work with you? Boy, please. You killed my Sound 4. Is that supposed to mean something to me? I can always start again. As he would snap his fingers, you would see several test tubes. Within each test tube, you would see Jugo, Kairing, Suigetsu, and then he turns and looks towards Kimimaro himself. And him, he would say, I have another Sound 4 right here. Naruto looks towards him and rolls his eyes. I don't care about them. I just want to work with you. Find a few solutions. I can give you your immortality. As he said this, Orochimaru turns towards him. And how would you do that? Naruto would smile. I have my ways, he would say. Orochimaru walks towards him. Then show me your ways. As from here, Naruto and Orochimaru would both walk out. Kimimaro would turn towards the sound floor, a bit heartbroken, seeing their dead bodies. That kid, he would think to himself, killed them in an instant. From here, Naruto would unsuit himself, revealing in his true form, as he would talk to Orochimaru, explaining to him that he needs to find a solution to his machine. He wants to see if he could get it to work off of the power source that Orochimaru tried to learn, nature energy, he would say. And since that's a nigh omnipotent, nearly infinite power source, that should work perfectly, he would say. And Orochimaru looks towards Naruto. And from here, years would pass. The two of them would train together. And yes, I know I said Naruto was 12, but for this timeline specifically, you're not going to become a ninja until you're 18. So they're not going to allow you to become ninjas until they're grown. Now, I would say they'll be around the same strength, but honestly, I don't think so. I think they'll be way stronger than what they were, but I just don't think they'll be, like, crazy stronger, because they wouldn't experience the true dangers of being a ninja. It's kind of like the army, but it's going to be worse. But yeah. Naruto, working with Orochimaru for 4 straight years. Naruto is now 16, and he's finally figured out the perfect method to control his Ultron bots. He's now created thousands of replications of them. By only using a singular piece of that one Ultron bot, he was capable of not only that, he was capable of straight up cloning the material. Ultron learned that he can use metal release, a technique which allows him to control and create metal from his body, as well as the fact that he learned he can use liquid chrome, which he doesn't even understand how. Those releases don't even exist within his world, and yet he manifests them. Maybe it's because he's technically part machine, so his chakra is different. And that's because it is. It's bioenginetic chakra mixing with real chakra. This allows Naruto to create all types of things. But most importantly, he created all of his Ultron bots, having hundreds of them. And together, they would work with Orochimaru, until eventually Orochimaru demands his immortality, or else. And Naruto just turns towards him slowly. Oh yes, your immortality. I honestly almost forgot about it. He turns and looks towards him, as walking out would be an Orochimaru. What? He would say. Naruto would say, if you transfer your consciousness, you'll have your own web just like me. You will be immortal. You'll be able to constantly upload yourself to more and more. No matter how many of these are destroyed, as long as there's one of you left, you'll be alive. And you can leave behind one snake, in case you would like to return to your normal form, your physical body, to get out your needs, he would say. As he says this, Orochimaru would look forward. Look towards the bot before him, and then looks towards Naruto. You want me to become a machine? True immortality, Naruto would say. You cannot die because you'll be part of the universe itself. After all, radio waves are part of the universe. I can travel through radio waves to a whole other planet, transfer myself into any type of technology they have on that planet as well. As long as electricity can flow through it, we can flow through it. Orochimaru looks towards this robot. He then looks towards Naruto. Are you serious? And Naruto would nod. It even has all of your basic skills. Snakes, all of your fighting abilities, everything. The bot feels like flesh. It acts like flesh. It has everything a human body has. That and more, of course. Do you agree? Orochimaru looks towards the robot, looks towards Naruto, and he agrees. From here, Naruto would hook him up to it and transfer his consciousness. As soon as he does so, Orochimaru enters the bot. He feels amazing. He feels stronger than his natural self, actually. Naruto said, that's because you are stronger. When I transfer your consciousness, all of your chakra was also transferred. And this bot is able to bioengineer chakra. Naruto then would crack a huge smirk. As he turns and looks towards Orochimaru, thank you for all your knowledge. You're no longer needed, he would say. As he says this, Orochimaru would say, what? As suddenly he began to screech, as he would fall to the ground, beginning to ache in pain. He's confused. He's a machine. He shouldn't hurt. He shouldn't feel pain at all. Naruto then would say, you wanted your body to act normal, right? I gave you pain receptors, but that's not the important thing. What you need to worry about is the fact that I'm in there, you idiot, he would say. My consciousness is in there, and my consciousness has just absorbed yours, he would say. As Orochimaru would scream, and suddenly, the Ultron bot would morph, disfigure, transform into, well, a small Naruto bot. This bot looks and appears like a regular young child Naruto, well, young teenage Naruto. Ultron then will look towards it. You have all of Orochimaru's techniques, abilities, plus you have insane chakra understanding. You have the abilities of me, myself, and I. Ultron, repulsor waves, you're able to fly, you're able to shoot missiles, bullets. You're able to wipe out anything you would like to do so, he would say. Most importantly, you have chakra, Rasengans, Raseng blades, Uzohiko, he would say. You have it all. Return to the Leaf Village, he would say. You will pose as me. You understand me? The bot would nod. Of course, Naruto. It would say. As quickly it would turn and blast off. From here, you would see Naruto turning towards Kabuto, Kimimaro. Do you want to challenge me? They would both shake their heads no and bow before Naruto. Naruto then would say, good. I'm your master now. I'll teach you anything you need and make sure you have the power necessary. Don't be foolish. You two both knew he was going to betray me anyways. After all, I'm no fool. I'm simply a double-edged sword, he would say. From here, Kimimaro and Kabuto would both slowly nod, as Naruto begins to just devilishly smile. With the Naruto bot returning back to the village, it would quickly make its way to the third Hokage's office. It would knock on a door, and Hiruzen would open it. Naruto. Jeez, we haven't seen you in... Wait, Naruto? We haven't seen you in 4 years, he would say. Naruto would say, I left. Simply put, he would say, I got tired of being here. I mean, torture, hell, everyone hating me, you, leaving me alone in an apartment to suffer since I was 4 years old like I know to take care of myself. Stinky, wretched apartment, Naruto would say. But hey, I'm back now at the very least. Can I get my house back? Matter of fact, can I get a better one? You know, one that's suited for someone of my stature, he would say. Hiruzen would say, first you have to tell me where you were. Naruto would say, no I don't. You need me. You need this. He would lift up his stomach to reveal the seal, the Nine Tails. Now, Naruto didn't only create a clone of himself. Each Ultron bat that Naruto has an artificial Kurama inside of them as well. And not only is that the case, due to these robots being ran off of nature energy and capable of making artificial chakra, every last artificial Kurama are all just as powerful as the real one. And not only that, they're just as smart as the real Kurama. And Hiruzen would quickly go silent. Yes, we do, he would say. Then you would give me back my home. Matter of fact, a better one. After all, the blood of the fourth Hokage deserves some type of divine treatment, he would say. As he says this, Hiruzen would remain silent. Fine, he would say. I'll give you a better home. Naruto says 2 years. Until it's time for us to become official Genin. How are the pre-Genin tests going? Hiruzen would say the pre-teens aren't ready yet. Then you will make them ready, he would say. By tomorrow, I want to know who are going to be pre-Team 7, he would say. As from here he turns, after all, that's obviously the team you're going to put me on. It's the team of my father, Naruto would say. As from here, he would straight up fly off, like quite literally before Hiruzen's eyes, he would fly off. Later on that day, Naruto would get his new home. Arriving there, he would find things to be suitable for his stature. Of course, he never buys any food, never buys any drinks because of course he doesn't need to. He's a robot. He's a bio-engineered robot with a few human qualities. But he genuinely don't actually need food, so he doesn't get any. Eventually, Naruto will go on back towards the academy. When he makes it back to the academy, honestly, the class is a bit surprised seeing Naruto. He's tall, he's kind of bulky, not too bulky, but he's tall, looks very menacing, and he just looks dangerous. No one bothers him, not even the likes of Sasuke or Sakura. From here, we will do a huge time skip to what is essentially in this timeline the original start of things. You'll see Naruto sitting down in the academy. Things have been so boring. He would think to himself, just constant stupid schoolwork, information I learned years ago. He would think to himself, have to play this role of some fool. I hate this place. But of course, with time skip, to the teams being announced. Team 7, Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, Sakura Haruno. No, Naruto would say blankly. Sakura Haruno, he would say, what are you gonna do? As soon as he says this, Sakura says, what is that supposed to mean, Naruto? I mean, what the hell are you gonna do? You're weak. You are pathetic. You couldn't do anything in battle if it meant to save your own damn life. Naruto would say. Sakura would remain silent. Naruto then would say, but whatever. Maybe I could teach you something. Maybe whoever our sensei is might make you actually useful. We're all academy ninjas, all going on to be ninjas now. Everyone within this class has some type of power. Hinata, she mastered the Byakugan when she was 12 years old. Sasuke has a Tutamori Sharingan. Shikamaru was probably the strongest in his class when he actually tries. Choji, powerful, body expansion jutsu. Ino, mind transfer jutsu, mind reading, illusion casting. The list goes on when it comes to her abilities. He didn't want to say, but you're the only person, even the NPCs in here can do things, but you're the only person who can't do anything. You're gonna be annoying, he would say. From here, we time skip, a huge one. On over towards them on the roof, discussing their dreams. Naruto then would say that his dream is to take over the leaf. As he says it, this causes Kakashi to look at him. Yes, I did skip. I skipped the Mizuki arc and I skipped the Sasuke versus Naruto fight because, well, I'm gonna put it as blankly as I possibly can. Naruto threw that fight. He lost on purpose, so I don't have to cover it. And he tells me that his dream is to take over. And Sasuke says, you want to conquer the village? Naruto says, no, I want to take it over. I want to become a leader. I want to conquer the damn place. What's wrong with y'all? He would say, and Kakashi would think, oh, I thought you meant like conquer. And Naruto just looks at all of them like they're fools. Well, in his mind, he's thinking, can they see right through me? Who knows? Maybe they can. Maybe I'm not too low-key. Is that the word? Low-key. Such a lame word. We cut on over towards the real Naruto, who is seen making several copies of the Orochimaru bot. Not only is that the case, he's seen talking with his newly created Sound 4. Naruto at this point, he's taken over the Sound Village, and he's posed as Orochimaru for years. Working as Orochimaru, acting as Orochimaru, being just as brutal as Orochimaru. No hesitation, he continued all of Orochimaru's research, making hundreds of thousands of Orochimaru bots. But he's going even more further than that. He's made clones of the Sound 4, of the OG Sound 4 as well. Clones of their bodies, he's healed Kimimaro of his sickness, and he's even gotten to where Kyrene is completely under his control. She's like his right-hand woman. She's obsessed with Naruto. And not only is this the case, Kyrene is Naruto's right-hand woman as well. This version of Naruto kinda trusts her. And for those guys who don't know, Ultron literally made himself a girlfriend once. He needs some love. He wants some he needs some love just like Vision needs some love. You know, he needs that bio love. But he doesn't say it out loud, of course. He kind of got Kyrene. You know, they did some things, but not importantly. Anyways, back onward with the bot. Bot Naruto with time skip on over towards the bell test. Now, Bot Naruto quickly realized the purpose of the bell test is teamwork. But first, he wants to test his own might against the might T, Kakashi Hatake. So as soon as it starts, Kakashi looks towards them as everyone would run over except for Naruto. Naruto would crack his neck. Kakashi Hatake. Duck, as he would quickly blast Kakashi with a repulsor wave, sending him flying. A much weaker one, obviously, because he isn't going to use one that could instant kill him like he instant killed the Sound 4. But he is using one just to see what it can do. And Kakashi was flung back. Naruto would quickly fly into the air, and Kakashi's confused. How is he doing that? He would think. Actually, Naruto's using like rockets from his feet, but he has the actual flame itself cloaked, so where you can't even see it. But Naruto quickly zooms forward towards Kakashi, spins and kicks him across the face. Kakashi stumbles back as Naruto begins to weave hand signs. Fire style, fireball jutsu. He proceeds to fire off a massive fireball towards Kakashi. As he's flying towards Kakashi will look almost stunned. As from here, Naruto will quickly make a gigantic blazing red Rasengan. Kakashi sees it, he's like, what the hell? As Naruto quickly comes down with a powerful Rasengan on towards Kakashi. Kakashi would quickly body flicker, not only that, substitute out of the way, but Naruto would quickly turn as he flies, still carrying the Rasengan towards the real Kakashi. He goes upward and proceeds to destroy a massive portion of the forest with this gigantic Rasengan. But you'll see Kakashi, who's already on the other side of the forest, already evaded the attack. He just be thinking, what the hell? But as he's on the other side of the forest, you would see Sasuke draw his blade and he rushed forward towards Kakashi. As this happens, Naruto will quickly scan Sasuke's fighting pattern, realizing that realistically speaking, he could have killed Kakashi the moment he hit him with that repulsor blast. But he focuses, scanning Sasuke's fighting style. He quickly rushes forward and goes in for a punch onto Kakashi, launching him back perfectly. Sasuke goes running forward towards him, saying, what are you doing? Naruto then say, we should get the bells together. Only us. Sakura's an idiot and she's not going to work right. He would say, we should be Team 7. As he says this, Sasuke would just think to himself, he's right. Sakura's going to be useless. We cut on over towards Sakura, where another Naruto bot has already arrived onto the battlefield. He lands beside her, where from there he would tell her the same thing he told Sasuke, explaining that they're not going to listen, so why shouldn't they be a team? Why shouldn't they work together? And you know what? I'm going to do this better. The Ultron bot is actually like a Sasuke bot. It looks like Sasuke, acts like Sasuke, and is talking like Sasuke. So Sakura thinks the real Sasuke is talking to her. So quickly, she would listen to him, agreeing with the Sasuke bot. Or from here, the Sasuke bot would quickly fly off. Well, more like it vanished before Sakura's eyes. But now we cut on over towards Sakura, who runs out of the forest, quickly jumping up with a kunai, ha! And she goes in and slashes at Kakashi. Or Sasuke would rush forward and he goes in and punches at Kakashi. And Naruto quickly rocketed back. He jumped backwards and flew back a little bit. From here, his hand would morph into this like little cannon. Obviously enough, Kakashi can't see it because he's a little preoccupied. Naruto then would fire a massive ball of energy that smashes right into Kakashi. He's launched backward. Naruto's hand will morph back to normal. Naruto would say, chrome style, liquid chrome bubble, as suddenly a bubble of chrome would form around Kakashi. Kakashi then would quickly have to hold his breath and keep his mouth shut. That's not to breathe in any of this chrome because obviously it's toxic. It's chrome. It could kill him in an instant. From here, Naruto then would slam the chrome bubble onto the ground and it would splash everywhere. From here, Kakashi's hands and feet will be subsided within chrome, not being able to move. Naruto then would walk towards him as he snatches the bells, throws one to Sakura and throws one to Sasuke. He then would form a bell out of his hands. So, do we pass? Kakashi looks towards him. Yeah, you guys pass. From here, guys, this is where we're going to be ending off the first part on what if Naruto was Ultron's reincarnation. Please comment down below what you guys liked about this video. Obviously enough, I said the movie at a certain point in the video, but that's kind of what I'm going to start doing from here on out. I'm going to start saying the movie, that way I can easily not have to make a whole new intro for the movie. But with that being said, comment down below what you guys think. Do you guys think I should continue this video? Do you guys believe that I'm doing good by this video? I would like for you guys to know that Naruto will eventually become full-blown Ultron, meaning he will have a full-blown Ultron body. But for now, this is part 1. It may just be the only part. It really depends on how you guys receive this video, if you guys liked it. I couldn't come up with a genuine idea as to how he was going to develop these powers. Originally, I was going to make him be made by the Uzumaki clan, and over time, he just developed and altered his body more and more, making him more and more robotic over time, until eventually, like, he was like the perfect robot by the time period when Naruto was actually born, and then a young Naruto found this Ultron bot, learned from it, and eventually, like, the Ultron bot took over his body and all types of crap. But I didn't like it, and I figured the version I just made was better. So, you know, just come up with some ideas, tell me some things, and if you guys liked it, like tell me you want a part 2. And if it gets enough love, part 2 will be coming out. With that being said, I'm out, guys.